is Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. The Rebels will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas State's offense will take the first swing of the game. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go to work for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment, too. This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pick up of 5 and enough for the first down. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes a man miss. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground, fighting off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Gets rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Oakland. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot.
Just keeps moving. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Zings it complete to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. It's complete on the right side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Beebe. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to take the top off. Makes a grab deep. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Ball down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Makes the catch. It's Lockett. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man quickly. They make the tackle, and he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They want to throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to barrel in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal set up the screen. Touchdown, Wildcats! A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. With the catch, it's Messer. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Grabbed in the middle, it's Messer. Oh, he's got some space. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's moving out of the pocket. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Finds his man. It's Watkins. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Snagged in the middle, it's Watkins. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages.
Turning it off! They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The give to the tailback.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Flushed out of the pocket. Running to Green. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
The Rebels are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it down. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Pulls it in. It's Messer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage. And, hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This is a designed run. Finding open areas. All by himself down the middle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Touchdown, Kansas State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Snags it over the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Oh, it's out! They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
They'll leave it with him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. There we go. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Snap it to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great game. Great job by the offense.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. That's caught. It's Jenkins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Sets up the screen. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Jenkins.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Breaks into the open.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll take it himself. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll pitch it.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. At the 15, he's loose. He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Rebels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
And the Rebels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll send the back in motion. Got his man out of the backfield. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They try to pop a run on the draw. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark. 98 yards on the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now.
He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, past the marker. Gets away from one, he's got space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Got it, looking for a 1st. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out